Tyler Perry, the billionaire Hollywood mogul known for his rise from the bottom to the top, has now been officially arrested following the shocking $260 million lawsuit filed by Derek Dixon. And according to legal experts, Perry can now be facing up to 6 years in prison due to the magnitude and severity of the offenses allegedly committed under his name. After initially brushing off the case, the media empire he's built could now be crumbling under the weight of mounting evidence and a fast-approaching court date that may change everything forever. Now, let's go deeper into how this unfolded and why Tyler Perry may soon be wearing an orange jumpsuit instead of a director's chair. This entire whirlwind started with what many believed was just another Hollywood money grab. When Derek Dixon stepped into the spotlight with a lawsuit demanding $260 million from Tyler Perry, most fans, followers, and even insiders rolled their eyes. Tyler was too powerful, too untouchable, too clean. This was the man who turned trauma into triumph, who built Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta from nothing but vision and hard work. But what started as a single lawsuit quickly escalated into something much darker, much deeper, and far more destructive. Dixon didn't just accuse Perry of stealing a script. He accused him of engaging in systemic, repeated intellectual theft, fraud, conspiracy, and manipulation within Hollywood's inner circles. Allegations that weren't just civil, but bordered on criminal. At first, Perry responded with defiance, declaring that he'd never settle, that the law wouldn't touch him, and that he'd done absolutely nothing wrong. Now, just weeks later, that bold confidence has been shattered, because Tyler Perry has been arrested, and the case has taken a dramatic turn that could land him in federal prison for up to 6 years. Initially, Perry's legal team filed motions to have the lawsuit dismissed. He made public statements asserting his innocence, insisted that his reputation was bulletproof, and even mocked the idea that he would be held accountable. He said the case had no legal legs, and that Dixon's team was wasting time. But that was before new evidence was submitted, before FBI investigators got involved, before multiple other writers and producers came forward with eerily similar stories about being ghosted or silenced after sharing pitches with people in Perry's inner circle. One by one, those stories were turned into affidavits, testimonies, depositions, and soon, what looked like a civil copyright dispute became a full-blown criminal investigation. Sources confirmed that Perry was taken into custody under a sealed federal indictment, with charges ranging from wire fraud, obstruction of justice, intellectual property theft, and conspiracy to commit commercial fraud. Hollywood hasn't seen this level of legal drama since the fall of Harvey Weinstein, and while Perry's alleged offenses are very different, the impact on his brand is just as catastrophic. According to insider leaks, the FBI found a digital trail connecting Perry's production company to multiple unauthorized script acquisitions. Emails, chat logs, and cloud store files allegedly showed documents that were not submitted legally, but somehow ended up being developed into full productions, without permission or payment. Among the materials reportedly found were 2 complete screenplays authored by Derek Dixon, with modified titles and character changes, yet retaining identical plot structures and dialogue. Even worse, there was internal communication that reportedly instructed junior staff members to clean up any documentation that could imply Dixon's involvement in the development process. That single phrase, clean up, was enough to turn the civil battle into a criminal conspiracy case. And now, with federal prosecutors pushing hard for conviction, the judge in the case has set a pre-trial schedule that could result in a sentence of 6 years if Perry is found guilty on all counts. The moment Perry's arrest was made public, Hollywood froze. Tyler Perry wasn't just another famous face. He was a pillar of Black Hollywood. He owned one of the largest production studios in America. He worked with Oprah, Beyonce, Spike Lee, and countless A-list celebrities. His films brought families together, and his plays healed emotional wounds. So to hear that he's now behind bars, awaiting what could become one of the most high-profile trials in entertainment history, was a blow to the entire industry. Some stars have rushed to Perry's defense, saying they believe in his innocence, but others are quietly distancing themselves, scrubbing Instagram mentions, removing tags, and staying out of the fire. Because no matter how loyal Hollywood can be, nobody wants to get burned by a scandal of this size. While Perry's team scrambles to build a defense, the financial impact is already being felt. Major networks and platforms, including BET, Netflix, and Amazon, have suspended development on upcoming Tyler Perry projects. His studio in Atlanta has reportedly been placed under external financial review, and a number of pending brand deals have been quietly pulled off the table. And the real gut punch? Insiders say Perry had just finalized a deal to sell a large stake of his studio for $500 million, a deal that is now officially on ice. Because the moment Perry's arrest was confirmed, investors started fleeing. Brands don't want to be associated with fraud. Studios don't want to bank on a future that may not exist. And with each passing day, Perry's billion-dollar empire looks more like a tower of cards ready to fall. The question on everyone's lips is simple. How did this happen? How did a man who built his empire through faith, hustle, and relentless determination fall this hard, this fast? The truth is, power can blind anyone in his quest to dominate every inch of the entertainment world. From stage plays to sitcoms, from streaming to syndication, Perry may have built a machine that became too big to control. It's being alleged that in his drive to stay at the top, he became careless with credit, reckless with collaboration, and dismissive of the very people who helped shape his vision.